Good evening, We the Gamers writers. Okay, this is just a quick tutorial on how to write an article, since we have, as some call it, an influx of new writers and some seasoned writers that aren't around to help out as much, and myself just getting pulled all over the place. So I thought I'd do a screencast tutorial of how to write an article the proper way. Alright, so we're in our WordPress dashboard, and your screen might not look exactly like mine, but you'll have the basics of at least the post area right up here. So we're in posts and we want to add a new post, and you can either click here or you can click here. Okay, and we are in our post, so we got to add a title. So test posts, as I'm not going to really publish this. So our post has a title. So now what? We want to add a feature image to our post. So there's several ways you can do this, but there are some key rules when adding a feature image. You can either click here on the little add an image button right up here and upload insert, or you can come all the way over to here and set featured image. Setting a feature image. You cannot set a feature image hot linking from another URL. You have to upload it from your computer. So what you need to do is find a picture from whatever image you are needing to use. So I have another website queued up here, and I'm just going to pull an image from this and use it as a simple image. So save image as, and we'll save this on our desktop just so I remember where it's at. And there we go. We need to edit that image now, because in order to have a featured image for our featured image in our article, it has to be 600 by at least 400. It does do some auto configuring with the size of it, but not much. It still needs to be in that certain aspect ratio. So now that we have our featured image, I'm going to find that image, and you can pretty much edit it in anything that edits images, but I use Photoshop. So let's see here. I'm going to pull up Photoshop in our image. My computer's running a little bit slowly because I just got done playing a session of Minecraft and it just taxes the heck out of it, so I gotta wait for it. And Photoshop is pretty resource heavy, and my computer is quite getting on the old side, I guess. So anyways, if I have time, I'll cut all of this time out of this video, but probably not, because I'm just making a quick one and I don't want to waste the time of editing it. So, and it's just for our We the Gamer staffs. I'm not too worried about what it looks like. Alright, so I'm going to, my image should be pulling up here in a sec because it's slow. Alright, here's my image. Alright, so I need it in the 600 by 400 ratio. So I'm going to use my handy dandy crop tool, and I'm going to crop it as such. In ratio wise, this is about 600, this is about 400. I don't know this exactly, but I'm going to guess that's what it is. And then I can just crop it, and I'm going to save my image for the web. And I can set the size of my image here. So I want to set this to 600 wide, and that made it to 300 in length. So I'm going to, I want this at least a certain height, because if I don't, then the title gets all messed up. So we're just going to fix it like that. I'm going to save it on the desktop. I'll just replace the current image I downloaded, call it good, and now we have an image. Alright, so now I need to set my featured image. Set featured image. Choose file. It is on my desktop because I've said I'm going to save it on my desktop several times. Here it is. I'm choosing it. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to wait for it to upload. It is uploaded. Alright, so the only thing I have to do from now to get my featured image, which is the image on top of your article, the top one, is to click Use as Featured Image. I don't need to insert it into the post. I don't need to play with the alignment. I don't need to set the size of it. That's it. Now I can close it. Now I have a featured image, and you know you have a featured image by seeing the featured image over on this side. Now I need to write my post up, which can be, you know, blah, blah, Mick, blah, blah. Whatever you want to write. Write a post up about whatever you're writing about. So let's say I have a video for my blah, blah, Mick, blah, blah post. So I'm going to find one over at YouTube. And so we search for our video. Let's see here. I'm going to search for something related to that picture, monies, or actually anything from Kid Robot. And someone has some Kid Robot collections, but we're just going to look at maybe something they have in a shop. And something totally retarded. Let's see here, we'll just use this. Whatever, it's probably pretty stupid. Alright, so when I'm at my video that I want, oh my lord, I'm not going to use that one. Oh wow, this guy's got a huge toy collection. And he is not a nerd at all. Alright, anyways, we love nerds. So, from our YouTube video, we need our video ID in order to insert it. Now our video ID is this last portion right here. And it's going to be this underscore. With this one, it's everything before this hyphen mark. So it's this right here. Now you can just go like this. Now if you click right here, it's going to highlight the whole thing. That's fine. Just right click, copy, and get back to your article. See this little YouTube icon in our editor here? This is your editor for writing. You can do many things with it. But for right now, we're going to insert a video. So you click YouTube video. Now you have this code that it lays out here. The only thing you need to replace is inside between the quotation marks. Now we copied that entire code, but we only needed that last bit. So we're going to get rid of everything before it. Delete. Alright, so let's save draft. Let's see where we're at. And let's preview our post. Let's see what it looks like so far. We have our test post. We have our featured image. We have a body of text, and we have a video right below it. Yay! Alright. So now we want to edit our post more, you say. So underneath our video, you can do a multitude of things. You can type in more body, and that body you can change from. Alright, I paused the video, but I'm back. And so we take this text, whatever it is. I don't want random letters to show you guys, so I'll just copy this, paste it, and we're going to make blah blah make blah blah different size of font. We want it larger font, so we can put it into heading 1 font. And then you can change that font to any color you like by changing it to red, to, you gotta highlight it if you change it, to blue, whatever you want. Alright. These are for adding columns into your writing. You know, I will get into that in a future video, but you can also add so much other stuff. Play around with this editor. There's so many different things you can do. Add little test posts and just delete them later. It's crazy with what you can do with it. You can have a really nice looking video. Anyways, that's it for video 1, and I will come back and help you guys a little more later.